Okay, so what we're going to be doing here in 5.4 is working with multiplying this polynomial. And remember, this here tells us that we have two of them. Just like 5 squared is 5 times 5, 5x plus 8 squared means we just have two of these. Okay, so now you can do any method you want. The rectangular method I've always found to be pretty popular. So what we'll do is make a little rectangle out of this if we want. 5x is positive, the 8's positive. Here the 5x is positive and the 8's positive. And remember, these just come from here. 5x plus 8, 5x, 8. 5x positive, 8 positive. Now we just multiply. 5x times 5x, 25x squared. 5x times 8, 40x. 5x times this 8 gives us 40x, and 8 times 8 gives us 64. We combine our like terms. Well, we only have 125x squared. We combine these two. 40x and 40x are both positive, so we're just going to sum those. We sum those, we get 80x. And we're left with the positive 64 there. So we're just able to multiply two binomials there. Let's look at another problem, 5.4. So here the same thing. Let's go back to that example that I gave earlier. 5 squared was just 5 times 5. So 5 to the third, or 5 cubed, means 5 times 5 times 5. So this is no different. All that means is that we have three of those. X plus 4, x plus 4, times x plus 4. And just like here, we would do these two first, times 5. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to multiply these two first. So look at those two. Once again, we could do the box method. I'm positive x, positive 4. Positive x, positive 4. What hits this box? This x and that x. Excuse me, x squared. What hits this box? That x and that 4. 4x. What hits this box? This 4. That x gives me 4x. And what hits this box? This 4. That 4 gives me 16. So now, combine my like terms. This is a positive 4x, positive 4x. I could just sum those. 8x, and then I'm left with the 16. So I've just done this first part, and I got this. So now I have this times x plus 4. Once again, we can go ahead and do this triangular method again. Obviously, your other option is distributing as well, whatever you feel more comfortable with. I'm sorry, not triangular method, rectangular method. What hits this box? That x and that x squared. Multiply those, get x cubed. What hits this one? That 8x and x gives me 8x squared. And what hits this last one? X and 16. 16x. Now it hits this one. 4 and x squared. 4x squared. What hits this one? This 4 and that 8 gives me 32x. And what hits this last one? 16 and 4, which is 6 times 4 is 24, 64. Well, I'm left with an x to the third. Combine those two. They're both positive, so I could just sum those. Remember, that's like a 1 in front. Positive 9x squared. Here I got a 32x, 16x. Sum those. Those are both positive, so that gives me 48x, and I'm left with the plus 64. So that would be my answer to this solution here, to this problem.